That doesn't mean much, but I love you.
You don't matter,
What
but
are
I
you
will love you.
saying?
Listen, Nick, he's taken.
He's taken.
Yeah, but it's a toxic
Go
relationship.
get
I
your
still got a
fucking
chance.
drink. Just go get your drink.
It's a toxic relationship. I have a fucking chance.
It didn't work with strangers, so now he's trying on friends.
Last time on EMO NITE at the Y. The party making their way through the afterlife station, pushing, screaming, shouting, shooting. It was a whole clusterfuck. And so much was lost because of the fucking security guards failing at every. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. We exited the afterlife station wounded, kinda ish. I don't even know, but grace, swagger, gusto. We made it out in one piece. And though we cannot find the One Piece, we can go everywhere, anywhere, and nowhere. As the party learns that Ozymandias isn't all who they let on to be. A lot of deception has been surrounding the party ever since they met the guy. And two interesting characters join us as the characters Yvonne and Sabrina enter the narrative. Yvonne being one of the leaders, the the march leaders for the band, and Sabrina playing their cards close to their chest. For now, we learn that Ozymandias has ill intent, or rather, ulterior motives when it comes to Everett, as it is revealed to Sabrina that little Everett here is a magic user. Helia has slowly been seduced by the wonderful charlatan that is Ozymandias. At least that's how we all kind of feel about him, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Tensions rise, empires fall, order and structure out the window as it is still Tuesday. So why don't we slit our wrists and bind our tits for our third installment of EMO NITE at the Y, Volume 3.
Drumming away. Randolph B. Checkers. Beating his drum at his own pace. Once more through this rather strange landscape. What is this landscape? Never seen a place like this before. Where are the...
The landscape sort of looks like a bunch of rubble. All of the surrounding areas seem like buildings that have been torn down, rent asunder, structures that are just dilapidated. Give me an occult check, Randolph.
Well, you see there, I'm terrible at the occult.
That does
But
not mean
I
you can.
must try either way.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to refresh the page. Oh no. Go and roll the dice for me. It'd just be out of my S2. Because it's untrained.
If anyone else would like to make a
I
occult check.
I volunteer. Can I do for my character sheet? Because I did roll a 9 for detect magic.
Yes, you did. Go ahead. With
Roll
your
occult.
with your 9, you get a +2 on the check.
Did I? Oh, I clicked it twice. Sorry. Um, sure. We'll say I used the Benny. There we
You
go.
do get a
7.
lot of them.
Well, to be fair, you would have passed with a +2.
Yeah. I want to raise, so I'll just say rerolled. I clicked, so.
Hey, with a raise, look. I'll give this. I'll use your first one for Randolph. It's strange. Everything you look around seems dilapidated, but it's not like. It's weird. You wouldn't expect purgatory to have buildings, right? At least,
People don't sleep, eat, or rest around here. Why they need cover or shelter?
the afterlife station makes sense, but all of this, it's lost upon you. But Everett, you know from your brief studies, or at least it's not that you know, it's more of like you've reviewed some notes about afterlife stuff. What kind of phase is Everett going through right now?
Like,
Interest.
socially? Interest?
Yeah, interest, social, more like a yeah, like a
Hmm.
sociological kind of like he's Everett's a student. Like what kind of student was he like?
Well, like, archetype of, like, kid was he?
Yeah, yeah.
He's
And
like
keep in
the.
mind,
He's.
playing to the tropes.
He's like a poser skater boy.
Poser skater boy. Now it is 2004. There is a heavy skate culture throughout the United States. You
Exactly.
are
I'm like a fan, but like not actually good at it.
now. Where would you say your personal interests lie within that? Even though it's an imposter kind of identity, a lot of people they gravitate towards these kinds of subgenres with like sparse interest in some of its beliefs. Where do you think Everett stands in that?
Hmm. This is where the player knowledge of skater culture kind of hinders me. Um, we'll say he's not actually into like riding and like doing tricks on a skateboard, but he's more into like the culture and the artwork, like of spray painting and like everything that gets associated with it.
So you're like you are truly a poser, mall grabbing skater kid. You wear the baggy clothing. You shop at the skate shop, get the latest shoes, but all of it is just a front.
Yeah, it's cool.
What's your real interests?
Uh, I mean, magic, but like kind of like just mm, it's kind of like where the powerless kind of hinders me now. Um,
Well, think of schools of magic. What's the niche that you gravitate towards? So you may probably have not have the access to the resources for it, but it still does interest you, like a hyperfixation.
like Rubik's cubes, how like they were super popular back then.
Hmm.
So like he's really into like figuring things out in that kind of complex intricacy. So he really likes puzzles.
One of the biggest puzzles that you've ever had was your teacher. He sent you this the cat's out of the bag. People, even though the party doesn't know that you're a wizard, the players do. So one of your teachers gave you this sort of Like it's a crystalline prism that has a puzzle within it, and a lot of it is just sort of like arcane projections within the crystal that you sort of just solve, and it's like putting pieces of a like a digital puzzle, for lack of a better term, but it's all arcane. And you just sort of remember asking your teacher, what, like, how does magic put these complex structures in such a tiny device? And your teacher told you it's a series of complex sets of wards to create a sort of reflection of uh, an interplanar sort of basically they take a giant pocket dimension, shrink it down, and put a window on it, and you're able to sort of see it. But it's not actually real. It's more of just like a it's like the idea of the structure within it, and your ability to manipulate it. It just depends on the magic that you have, and you that's sort of just scratching the back of your head, and you sort of take that and realize, oh, these buildings are real buildings in the real world that have been destroyed. And it's not with every building, because you look upon the structures and you know these are notable buildings, like structures like grand palaces, giant castles, structural monuments of long forgotten idols and figures, just
The two
all
towers.
crumbled. We're not there, okay? Jeez.
So it's the ghost of buildings.
Yes.
It's purgatory of civilizations.
It's
Interesting.
you sort of make the connection with your rays that these buildings are here because these buildings have been remembered so fondly by the people that have experienced it while they were living, that even when it was just destroyed, the idea of it still lived on somewhere. And that's what you can make of this.
It's here, everywhere. Okay. So I'll answer Randolph's question as Everett. Did you know that buildings like have spirits with them too? And it's like it depends on if people remember them or not, if they're here.
Really? Everything has a spirit? I
Not like
thought only people did.
well, not like actual spirits, like the spirit of the thought, you know?
Like a memory?
Yeah.
Oh, you could have just said that.
Well, I mean, sure, but it doesn't sound as impressive.
My bad. I guess. Yeah, spirits. And like the echoes of spirits are everywhere and in buildings. Mm-hmm.
And I probably should see a lot more animals and other such things of human attachment.
Be
Yo,
careful
Jimmy.
what you wish for.
Yo,
Are you saying like a dead animal would be here, or like a living one, or a living dead one?
probably like somebody's dog, you know?
Yes, I remember my faithful hound quite well, and I assume many others had such animals. Probably 3 of them, or dozens.
You know, I'm really not looking forward to
What kind of
the
animals have you
idea
had?
of someone's flushed down hamster just showing up roaming around the goddamn streets.
Yeah, but nobody remembers that hamster. That's the difference, okay?
Wait, what about all the lizards people would flush down toilets?
Nobody remembers the lizards.
Uh, you'd be surprised. In New York, there's a urban legend that a lot of the lizards that get flushed down the toilets are crocodiles that live in the sewer systems.
You forgot the rats.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
forget
but rats in New York, like that's essential. Like you find those fucking everywhere, dude.
Could I look
That's like
Yeah.
around?
saying, oh shit, mosquitoes in the South.
You guys are making me miss my dog.
If
Man,
people
fuck your
miss
dog.
me,
What
forget
kind of
the
dog did
sand
you
I
had,
used to
Andrew?
swallow.
Maybe
I'm
we should ask Ozymandias if animals go to the afterlife.
sorry.
know
What
what?
did the DM just say?
What kind of animal did you have, Andrew?
Oh, let's go simple. Let's keep it simple. Golden.
Golden.
Yeah.
Randolph, continue.
Maybe we should ask Andromodius or whatever his name is. I can't quite.
Ozymandias?
Yeah, that guy. If
No,
animals go to the afterlife, that
Well,
is a
all
No.
dogs
really
go to
good question.
heaven.
no,
No.
fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Someone seems like they don't like anyone.
I like Saint Bernard dogs.
Those are
You know what?
nice.
I like the kid. I don't have to like the fuckhead in charge. All right.
You might not like him, but he's been around, it seems.
Yeah, he's been around your mother's asshole. Doesn't mean I want to know how it
Oh.
feels.
Now that's quite rude. I might even challenge you to a duel to the death for it, but we're already dead, so there's no
Is that
point in
legal
that.
here?
We're not dead. I'm telling you, we're not dead. Damn it. We're
Someone
alive.
has to cope. Someone has to cope. Someone has to cope.
Jimmy.
Yeah, you have to cope with the loss of your precious USSR, you
Falconer.
fucking Tommy cuck.
The fact that you think I like it makes me realize what you really are from the start.
You know what? Cheers to that. And he tries to like drink a can of beer that was like in his little like stowaway patch, and it just falls through his neck. Okay, I officially hate this place.
Who called me?
You
I think
can't
we'll
live
be in the
without it.
hospital.
Oh.
We're
Can't
gonna
live
get ourselves
without it.
patched up. We're gonna be just fine here. None of us are dead. This is all a farce by the goddamn demons. We're probably on DMT or something.
You know what,
It's
Andrew? Do you want the rest of my beer?
Fine.
There you go.
Takes a sip. Also comes out of his neck hole.
Ooh.
And then like Random was
But
like,
you-
what DMT? What does that even mean? I just
But-
get to
But you
continue.
tasted it.
Everett, please roll me a fear check.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that is some body horror that just happened.
If you want to do fear checks, you get a +1 and can have rerolls because Randolph P. Checkers is there.
Well, I have a
This
minus.
is-
So I have this, so it's actually a -2, but we'll say it's a -1 now.
Yep.
Fear
called it?
is which roll?
You gotta do a
Spirit.
spirits check.
Okay, gotcha.
The spirits. The
Oh,
spirits.
And if you so
White
desire, you
Castle.
can reroll that.
I got an 8. I'm fine.
You're fine.
I love the Dark Souls music.
Slowly but surely, you're getting there. Who called me for real?
Oh, I called you a while ago. I was gonna ask if I see like the Library of Alexandria or any other significant buildings that had like gotten destroyed, you know?
I'm going
nerd.
to need a academics check followed by a notice check.
Okay.
Or the other way around. Other way around.
Notice by academics. Okay, and then unskilled. Oh, okay.
At some point, you guys are walking long enough. Still Tuesday, by the way. But at some point, you reach a section that does have the Great Library.
A day of twos. 2, 4, 6,
It's-
8, 10,
Re-
12.
it's really
14,
that simple to
16.
find things.
I knew it. I knew we were on a bad trip. And look at that. That thing was erased from history.
Also, I'm going to need a smarts check from Andrew.
Whoa.
16, 18, 20, 22, 24.
Perhaps we should take our little troop through
Say your
this
character's
great
name,
library.
Necro.
Raw smarts.
Ivan.
DM?
Smarts, yes,
Even?
just raw smarts.
Yeah, D6. I got a 2.
Everett will like pull like one of your fingers and be like, "Are you okay?"
34,
Who's next?
36,
Who's talking?
38,
We'll get to that later.
40. I'm doing perfectly fine. Why do you ask?
You're talking to yourself again, Russian.
Hey, Andrew.
It keeps me together.
Do you know how to play that? Do you know how to play chopsticks? You know how to play chopsticks? You like go like that?
Wait, what? How to?
You know chopsticks?
I
You
do
like
not.
this? Like like as a person, do you, like real life? Do you know how to play chopsticks?
I do not know.
He's
You
not
like that?
Canadian.
No, we've played chopsticks in the back of the bus.
I don't know how to
Maybe
play chopsticks.
not in
You
my
were in the front of the
neighborhood.
bus, all right.
I
I was in
actually
the middle of the
wasn't in
bus,
front of the bus.
Oh, you were one of them kids. You're like, I like the bump.
in the middle of the bus like everyone else.
Oh no, you're a freak. Ew.
Y'all
Yeah.
I sat. Look, all I'm saying is that I don't.
you guys,
Jimmy, what's up?
you guys arrived to this great structure. You guys pass it, the great library of Alexandria. It's on the way to wherever you guys are going. When you guys are going everywhere. Do you guys do anything at this point?
Yes.
Ivan actually wants to walk in.
I also want to walk in. There's something I'm looking for.
There's
I also want to
something-
walk in. I'm following Sabrina.
I will go in if the kid goes up. So yeah,
Lead them through with the beat of my drum. Forward, ever onward.
I'm gonna need a
Somewhere,
performance check
if
for that.
nowhere.
Randolph.
All right.
And Sabrina, you were calling my name, Cliff?
Oh yeah, no, I don't remember what the conversation was.
Yes,
Alright.
for which role, Jimmy?
Performance.
Performance.
Oh, nice.
Perform like your life depends on it.
And of course, we're gonna have exploding dice.
Just imagining that coach character is doing like Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
As
Follow
you
the beat of my drum.
you manage to steal the show at this moment, as the band now follows the color guard is following Yvonne, but the band themselves, the people that are playing instruments, follow you, and you section off the parade as a group of paraders start making their way into the remains of the great library of Alexandria.
Wow. Job.
Everett's gonna find a really big like staircase, like
I guess
you know, like in the
an
movies when they
appropriate time to
slide down
do
the
it.
stairs. You know when they slide down the stair handles.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna do.
hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
do. Yeah. I'm doing that.
Ivan is actually gonna see if you don't die.
So,
He's-
Sabrina, what are you looking for in here?
So, Ozymandias was a pharaoh, all right? And so
what?
I wanted to see.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking, right? Because I rolled half decently well on my academics check. All right, I'm remembering Monday. Ozymandias was a pharaoh. All right, I was wondering if the Ozymandias that I know in history possibly has anything to do with this Ozymandias. So I'm looking around to see if there's any clues.
You should bring this up to the rest of the party.
I think he's a larper.
Also,
You know what?
also
What's up?
Everett would. If you tell Everett, he will help you.
Yeah.
If you tell Ivan, he'll help. Yeah,
I'll call you guys over. Like,
If you
hey,
tell Andrew, he'll help, but he'll also say it's a conspiracy.
that's actually what I was gonna say earlier. Whenever I was calling your name,
Ah,
and
you
then I got
remembered.
sidetracked. I was like,
Well, you should
Andrew,
say it
you know,
now.
you know the Egyptians. So the Egyptians, they didn't build the pyramids, but the Library of Alexandria is Egyptian, and you know who else is Egyptian? Ozymandias.
But like the pharaoh.
So all I'm saying, I'd
I
keep your voice
like
down
the
if I
way
were you.
you think.
Yeah.
What rank are you again? Which part of the
Corporal.
Corporal, you're now sergeant. Keeps moving forward.
Oh my god. I have no idea what any of that means.
Damn, that's a
Wait, haven't
single
you
pay
been in the
grade.
troop longer than him?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Like
worry
that doesn't
about that.
happen. Like it doesn't
We're not
happen. in
arguing
real life.
who's getting first chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't an Anvil story. Anyway, so
What does he mean by
your one of your new party members brings up this important fact. What do the rest of y'all want to do about it?
Let's find out. I have
I know-
doubts on the man.
I know how to hit the books.
Yeah.
So
Also,
Why?
this sounds like
Legends
really.
say when the Freemasons were designing the founding documents, They chose the head of the pyramid on purpose,
Mm-hmm.
symbolize the all-seeing eye and the all-seeing eye of Ra. And I don't know where I'm going with this. Come back to me. I gotta think about it.
So there are
I
6 of
think
you
I
guys.
know exactly where you're going
Yeah.
with this.
There. This is what I'm gonna need. I'm going to need a group skill challenge from all of you.
All right.
You have 6 chances between the 6 of you to succeed. All you need are 3 successes. Actually, this group seems to explode a lot. So I'm going to up the challenge to 4. 4 successes to find out the truth. You may not repeat skills, but you can use your chances to re-roll skills.
So if someone
Post
fails,
game.
someone else can use their role to give that other person a reroll.
Yeah, instead of doing support rolls to add on to it, it's just like a free re-roll for that one skill. But if you fail that skill twice, then I'm not gonna allow you guys to do it again.
Look, I know I'm a negative Nelly, so to speak, but I have a pretty uncanny ability to pick dirt out of people. Not necessarily like this Ozymandias fault. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd love the chance to figure out some shit about him.
So you want
But
to
if
do
I
it
get
socially?
no,
Oh, what do
I
you do?
want to I want to observe him and pick him apart piece by piece. See if there's any validity to their claims via comparing old notes on this sort of thing, characteristics, traits, his body language.
You're psychoanalyzing him.
I'm psychoanalyzing him
What skill?
100%.
What skill do you think
Uh,
would be appropriate for that?
Research or notice.
Roll research.
Okay. And I have a +2 to this from investigator.
That is fine.
Holy shit, man!
Damn.
You weren't kidding.
Okay. This is. Let's see that. Investigator. Investigators spend a great deal of time researching ancient legends, working the streets.
In this case, it has more to do with picking apart minor details. If it's just an 11, then that's fine.
I'm telling you right now, as a DM, this is one of the smartest moves you could have done. Take a Benny for this.
Thank you.
And remember that he gave you a Benny.
Oh, no, I've been keeping track of them.
From what you gather of Ozymandias, it's from your observation ever since you met him, you've kept your eye on him. And even though it's Tuesday, time passes different in the afterlife. For what could be a possible 1 second of eternity, you've been watching him for hours upon days upon weeks as you guys have been walking through the never-ending afterlife expanse. You picked up on his mannerisms. You've watched him. You've watched him get close with Helia. It's weird. But you can tell that by his manner and the way that he carries himself, he is all talk. Because you've never seen him once actually do anything other than talk to people and tell them everything is gonna be okay. When you watch him in moments where you think he is alone, you see this man just his grandiose, larger than life facade drops, and he is just there, like smoldering. What is it? What is it called?
Balding?
Walking?
Scowling, scowling, just harboring just a deep anger within him that just every time he looks down on the ground when no one's talking to him, he just thinks about something. Something is clearly bothering him. And one of the craziest things that you've managed to uncover in this short, brief stint of sleuthing, he talks to himself quite a lot. Like, you don't even realize it, but he's always talking to himself when he's alone in these furrowed brow states. And you've rolled high enough to where you can sometimes get close enough to hear what he's saying. And you don't hear it fully, but you know he keeps saying, ending everything off with Ellie. Just something, 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 Ellie. Something, 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 something. Ellie, something, 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 something. Something, what? Ellie, something, something, something. And that's what you pick up on on Ozymandias. Oh. Actually, never mind. I'll save that for the next time. Did you get all that?
Yep. I got it written down in my book of wonders. Right next to the other thing.
Now, I guess with a role like that, I will allow you to ask one question. Just one thing. One things man was not meant to know.
Perception seems to play a lot with power here in Purgatory. What is that relationship?
From what you've gathered, everything seems to run on belief. Do with that information what you will. So,
He seems to have a shit-eating grin as he looks at Ozymandias, and then turns around and plays with his book.
you don't see this, but at some point Ozymandias turns back only to find the back of your skull looking back at him. He doesn't know. All right. With a roll like that, I'll just give y'all 2 successes off of that. Y'all just need 2 more.
Fuck yeah. Let's go, team.
Who would like to go next?
Perhaps I.
Randolph P. Checkers, what are you doing? I mean, Randolph P. Checkers, Esquire, what would you like to do?
Well then, I would either be doing the academic book knowledge, perhaps scouring the aisles and partaking of scrolls and parchment on this papyrus, or perhaps asking Ozymandias directly in conversation about things.
Would you like to have a conversation with Ozymandias?
Quick question with the group. Does anyone else here have any persuasion skills?
I have a
I have a
10
D-
minus 1,
I
so
don't think I do.
I have a D6.
I have
I have a
D4.
D10.
Gives you
Okay.
10.
Yeah, I
Help you
pumped
out.
everything into persuasion.
Damn, then it's all you, buddy.
And does anyone else have academics?
Fuck no.
Uh,
I
I
have a
do.
D6.
Yeah, fuck no, man.
My academics and research are high.
Yes, I know yours were very high. I
Am I
think I'll
still
go down.
wounded?
No.
No, I healed you.
No, you have healed.
It's been
Right.
actually weeks, so you guys are all up to full. Like we're
Weeks?
doing epic heroism. Like it's the afterlife. Time works really differently, but you guys are fine.
Well,
I
Also,
guess
keep in
I
mind you guys are
will.
ghosts.
yeah, that is true.
We're no
Wait,
longer.
we're dead? No, just kidding.
We're no longer people. Then I guess I will partake in the good old-fashioned search through the catalogs. I'll be doing academic.
All right.
I can give you a reroll if you want.
Okay, did I roll bad?
You rolled
Or
a
is not
4.
bad? I could use a Benny. What is your power that gives me a reroll?
Um, I can't help you. I can only give you my attempt to roll.
Ah, I would just simply
trying
use
to
my
see.
Benny.
Okay.
How do I make myself not have -2s everywhere?
Press around on the sheet until it works. Just like how I just made the 10. Real quick.
Anakar, you have to re-unlock your sheet and go to the skills section and then manually update every modifier.
Really?
Yeah.
Sadly,
So-
yes.
I'll incorporate anybody who's looking for information through the books.
That'd be me.
So that's Everett, Randolph.
I'm grabbing the ladders for him.
Sabrina, would you be partaking in any of this?
No, I wanted to talk to Ozymandias
All right,
directly.
that's fine. Andrew,
Randall
would
P.
you be
Checkers is
partaking?
a educated man, known to scour the libraries on late evenings to pass the bar. Sure, it's papyrus instead of books, but it's all the same.
Of course, of course. It's a little bit much more tougher because most of it's just burnt, but the parts that you have access to seem to have, like, you look over towards the rubble and then you just see a bunch of other uh libraries and great museums that are just fucking torn down to the point at which it's kind of maddening, so you just look away from it. But Andrew, are you joining these people and looking in the catalogs or the books,
Yes.
hitting the books? All right.
Yes. I said that before. I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, I what's up?
I've been thinking about what I'd be doing. Honestly, like he'd be a little like complex. You know, it's all he's a conspiracy theorist. He's not actually like an academic. This is like new to him. But if it's okay, I'd like to use contrarily. I'd like to use a little common knowledge. Meaning, okay, all right, still a library using those ancient books and shit. Uh, there has to be some kind of organization. Then you start looking around. That's A's and B's, and you figure, something like that. And look for books.
You use
relating
your
to-
brain of conspiracy to put strings together when they're not supposed to.
He's looking for an
I'd
ancient
come
Egyptian
full
Dewey
circle.
Decimal System.
Come
You
full
try-
circle to turn conspiracy into
Give me
common
common
sense.
knowledge. Give me common knowledge.
Okay. It's my fucking mouse. There it is.
So,
His mind map is so well drawn, guys.
Yeah.
Fine.
all right, we'll get to you in a second. So for the rest
Okay.
of you guys,
Mm-hmm.
you got Yvonne, Everett,
Yep.
Randolph are all scattered about searching the books, trying to find something, trying to find a hint of who Ozymandias is, who Ozymandias was. And you're searching, you're searching, you're searching. It isn't until Randolph you just get an inkling in your mind. Like, the name is familiar, but you never really understood why. But then two names hit you. I think it's pronounced. Let me just find the correct pronunciations on this before I just completely butcher them.
Well, Egypt Mania did happen around my time period.
That is true. There were a lot of like British people and colonists that were snorting dead mummies.
I
Oh my
don't think
god.
it quite reached the
Percy
Americas.
For fun,
Bysshe
no, seriously. They thought snorting dead pharaohs and like people from the tombs would give them like immortality, or it would be like a panacea.
Two
Speaking
names
of
hit your mind.
superstitions,
Mummy Brown was a thing.
Percy Bysshe Shelley and Horace Smith.
Wait a second. Smith or
Most common
Smith?
last name in the world.
Hmm. Hmm.
Can you type out those names? Because I'm pretty sure I should probably keep track of them.
Here, I'll send them on the cord.
Horace Smith? Horace is a very fanciful name, and then Smith as a last name.
These are the names.
Percy Shelley.
Percy Bysshe Shelley,
Bashish.
and then Percy Bysshe Shelley, and then Horace Smith.
I know a lot of Smiths, but a horse, isn't that, one of their deities in the lands of sand?
You can see all.
That's with a U.S., not an ACE.
Well, I'm a bit daft on this subject, but you, the one who talks about Carcosa, do you know any Horace Smiths?
Uh,
Let me just check what year
hmm,
you perished. 89. Go ahead and give me an
Wait,
academics check,
uh,
Yvonne.
uh, let's see. Give me a second. Oh, trying to open.
Because this technically would be history.
Yeah, academics.
Yeah.
Unskilled is 1d4 minus 2, right?
Yep.
Oh, the
Damn.
first one, not the second.
That's a 5. That still passes. Huh. You. These are truly English names that you are familiar with. This is what is it? The Romance era.
Yeah.
Yes.
God,
These are the names of poets.
Friends, I think you misunderstand. These are poets.
that's quite a interesting thing I have found then, considering these names have been, well, found
So,
next to Ozymandias.
well, that could mean many things. It
You
could
think
be part of a enclave of sorts. No?
you think Ozymandias knows these people as friends? Perhaps he was part of a poetry club. Now that would be quite a scene.
Could be, friend. But who knows, really?
So,
Oh, I might as well pass along the information, despite how unseemingly it is.
Uh,
Oh wait, I know what this is referencing out of character. I'm sorry. It.
Yeah.
Andrew,
I was about to say it in character. I'm sorry.
Andrew and Everett, you see these two talking about the the weird name that pops into Randolph's mind.
This sounds like a puzzle. I'm gonna like a crossword. Everett's gonna run around the library until he finds like the names of these poets. He's looking for a book now.
Roll me a smarts check.
Smarts, just straight up smarts.
Just smart.
Okay, I'm gonna use a Benny.
Okay.
The
Nice,
duality of
Jesus.
man right there.
nice.
Jesus Christ.
Either fails or succeeds greatly.
So you're running around this like it's fucking Mario, making your way through these halls, and you're scampering, you're trying to find these books. Everything's in uh different dead languages. You got Egyptian, Aramaic. Oh, there's one page of Enochian, and you just realize, oh, some angel fucking dropped this on their way to somewhere, and you just fucking discard that, and you make your way all the way to a sort of just like a burned down kids section, but on there is a on one of the burnt desks is just a green pristine book, and it says "Great Poets of the Romantic Era."
Yes, I'll grab it and run back to. Actually, I'll grab it and flip through to the page where the poets are, read it myself, and then go back to the group because I'm you know.
So you take the time to look through this book, going through the index, finding these names. As Andrew, you've made a verbal, you've communicated that you are following Everett. You're following the kid. So you catch up with him. You're sort of a little bit out of breath, but it's weird because you don't have lungs. Regardless, you catch up with him and you find him reading this book. Andrew?
Everett's kind of like bobbing his head a little bit. Oh, Andrew. Oh, he disconnected his camera.
Disconnected
Hmm.
from life.
It's cause he ugly.
Or he has a girl over.
That too.
It could be
Matt,
both.
are you there?
I messaged him. Come back to us.
All right. Uh,
Conversation with Ozzy.
we'll step away from this moment as we cut to a Sabrina making their way towards Ozymandias, completely unaware. Well, actually, Caraway, have you been trying to hide the fact that you're watching Ozymandias?
I have been. I have been trying
So
to hide the fact that I've been watching him. Yeah.
give me a stealth check. Sabrina,
Mm-hmm.
you have been do you genuinely fuck with Ozymandias? That's an important question.
Honestly, beforehand, like I think he a chill guy, you know? Like
Mhm.
I'm like I supported his cause. But now that Everett was introduced in the picture, I'm starting to question what the cause actually is. But I'm not against him. He's chill, you
So
know?
would you look out for him still?
I probably would. I'd more so look out for like seeing how other people start to react to him. You know, like what their reactions to him are.
Notice check.
Ooh. What you get? What you get? What you get?
4.
Everyone still believes in the cause, or at least that's what they tell you. You don't notice the leering eyes staring directly at Ozymandias. As you walk up to him,
Yeah. Oh.
Feedback loop.
Hi.
is he back? No. So go ahead. Say that again.
Oh, I just gave him like a hi.
Oh, Sabrina,
Hey.
how you doing, girl?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
Oh, you know me, just chilling.
Was he actually chilling?
Uh, you've had to walk up to him plenty of times while he's contemplating. He's not chilling.
Bro is
I'll
not cooling nor cutting to the brick.
I'll
It's
give
rough
him
for
like
me.
a you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. What do you mean?
If you want to talk about it, you can. I don't know. I feel like Everett's gotten you stressing.
It's stressing? No, I'm not stressing. I'm just thinking. Actually, you know, it's kind of like when someone's just like totes like Magoats awesome that you don't
Hmm.
want anyone else to kind of like notice how like totes Magoats awesome they are.
Yeah, so who is Totes Magoats awesome, Ozymandias?
I've been kind of spending a lot of time with that Helia girl, and like I think she's really super cool.
Is could I try to figure out if he's trying to like dodge the initial opening up of like Everett? Like, did he have a reaction when I tried to bring up Everett?
Give me a notice check.
Okay. Big money. Oh shit! I rolled it. That was a 1. That was a 1. I didn't mean to roll it twice.
That's still a 4. Oh, but I have to do something now. Oops.
Yeah.
So
I didn't. Yeah. The bottom. Ignore the bottom one. The 1 in the 4. The 4 in the 1. The
You're not gonna
5
use a
in the
Benny?
1. I could use a Benny. Can I use a Benny?
well, I
Because
mean,
it'd
you
be the.
need it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I guess if you did, it would be a 5 anyways.
Yeah. That's chill then.
Still don't know how to DM roll. I'm fucking terrified.
Oh.
Uh,
You can just whisper roll to DM.
No.
Or just ping
anyways,
everyone.
anyways, uh, he is dodging the topic, but also like there's some truth to what he's saying. Like he's
Yeah,
not
like he
just
does want to
saying it
talk to
just to
about
say it.
Helia.
He wants to change the conversation with something that isn't untrue.
Yeah. I'll I'll let it play out. I'll let him yap a little more about Helia.
And so basically, like me and Helia were like talking a lot,
Mm-hmm.
really, and like I really like her mindset. Like she is so understanding. I've never felt like anyone really has done that before. So it's just all it's all new. It's all refreshing. It's different. I don't know. It's like she gets me.
She'll like nod along, you know, trying to like indicate that she's listening with an occasional like, mm-hmm.
I know, like, you're just a kid and you don't know anything about what I'm talking about, but, like, I really appreciate you listening.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You're one of the most important parts of our entire operation.
Aw.
Stop.
You're
Isn't
making me blush.
Stop! I got a girlfriend
Stop. Oh
now.
my
Like, I'm
god. Oh my
married.
god.
I'm just fucking around. Anyway,
You're married. Hold on.
what?
What's this with Helia then? It's okay. I won't
I was
snitch.
just joking. I was just
No.
joking.
It's
It was
okay.
just
She'll like twirl her hair a little bit, you know, like
calm.
what am I gonna do? Tell
It's
her?
was
No.
make a persuasion check.
Okay.
That's good. That's really good.
Fuck.
I mean, a 4 still passes.
Four
Like
still
this.
passes? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was gonna be a test or not.
No.
Okay.
You see, like the jovial that Ozzy has just sort of just stops short for a little bit, and he's like, "It's a complicated story, you know."
You say that like we don't have time.
I guess, but like, I kind of don't want to think about it, you know. It was such a long time ago, and you know what they say, "Till death do us apart," or whatever, or whatever. Anyway, what's up? What did you want to talk to me about?
Oh, yeah, no, I was just like I was just worried about Everett, you know, seeing
Worried? Why?
I don't know. I feel like he's having a hard time adjusting.
I mean,
How long are you planning on keeping him down here for?
not that long. I mean, we just need him to, you know, help everything go back to normal, and then he can go on his merry
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
We just need him, you know?
Yeah, I know. I feel like the whole summoning thing didn't really there's some bumps.
What do you mean?
I don't know. So what I'm trying to do is seeing if he's trying to like call me out on information.
What is the summoning thing out of character?
I don't know. I'm bullshitting. I'm trying to get information from him. I'm trying to see if he agrees with me
you're trying to
if
bait
rather
him.
than calling me out. I'm trying to bait him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Debate him.
Yeah. Out of character, I have no idea. In character, I also have no idea.
I need a performance check from you.
Okay. Yes! Let's go.
Fading him real quick.
Yeah.
To be fair, Ozymandias, a little bit paranoid, but he's completely oblivious.
Nice.
Oh my god.
My case in point.
Then he's not truly paranoid then.
Well, he has his guard down. His bestie's talking to him.
Yeah.
Bitch, if you're truly paranoid, you have no bestie. Everyone's under suspect.
So, what did you just say?
I was referencing summoning Everett.
Which is a lie. But you phrased
Yeah.
it in a way that is open-ended.
Yeah.
No, it's not a summoning ritual. It's a transference ritual.
You know I get the two confused.
you would know if you were able to get a book, but because it's always Tuesday now, no one's able to get a book.
Sorry.
Listen,
Well, it'll be Wednesday soon.
I hope to someone it's Wednesday soon. Is that all you wanted to talk about?
No, no, I was just wondering how you're doing. You seemed really stressed.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Truly. I appreciate you checking up on me, but I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. If you ever need to talk, I'm here, okay? Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Get a Benny.
Yes!
Actually, playing with the tropes get two.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, that was good.
Girly
That was
pop.
great. You. I hope you got a lot from that. I
I
hope
did.
you saw everything that I put in there.
Girly pop bitch.
Lay.
All right, this is
Uh,
it.
is Mac back?
He did not respond. No.
I can play Mac. I don't think he would appreciate.
Hey, what's up? I'm Maccabee.
Oh, what's up with the Mac attack coming back on the podcast?
I'm Andrew Jones. I got some conspiracies to talk about.
Everett,
The water's turning the frogs gay.
You got out of my sight. Did the demons get you? The shadow demons.
No, the frogs got me. I'm now gay.
Oh, we've been gay. You're the reason why the water's turning gay.
You're making the gay turn water.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna put myself back to how I was because I don't like this angle.
There you
Um, eh, adjusting. So
I think
professional.
we've broken in. Broken in.
Turn
So,
the gay water.
Look, it's not my fault I gotta bathe and I got no hot water, so I gotta use the river. I don't mean to spread the gay, I just do.
Does anything else come from the book research, or that's just
oh,
I get a poet
the thing
reference,
is, Mac isn't here.
and that was
Damn
supposed to be the
it.
completion of the
The
book research
scene,
on
yeah, like there was something else that it was supposed to, like everything's supposed to come together right now.
the poet reference, Ozymandias being Ozymandias. So be a reference to a
Ozymandias.
poem.
Ozymandias, I like that. I'm gonna use that.
He's Ozymandias, the Ozzy mediator.
Yes.
You mean Ozzy mediocre?
And how's
Damn.
that? You know, that technically is King Ramsey the Second, King of
No.
Kings. It's all supposed to come together. But I guess it's forever lost to time.
Because of Mac. It's his
Sigh.
fault.
A single tear falls down my cheek as I realize we'll never see him again.
All right,
And
you know what?
I
Here's what I'm gonna do, just for the sake of story. Everett, you're not waiting. Andrew, who was supposed to be following you, unfortunately, has lost your trail as you were running around trying to find info on the great Oz, the wizard. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be looking for a pharaoh, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you find the book. It's the same green book that I described earlier. And you look through the book. And as you find the names of the poets that you're supposed to be researching, you find like their names on the index sort of as a subtitle to the section. And there you see it twice. Twice. These two authors both have poems named Ozymandias.
Hmm.
And surprisingly enough, the book is marked for those 2 pages.
It's marked.
Yes.
Like dog-eared? Like someone been flipping through it before?
No. That's not allowed. It's a library. The book itself has 2 marks that like the golden strings. Like at the end of at the bottom of the spine, it has 2 like tassels to mark the book for you.
I will open at those marks.
One second. So alphabetically, the first one would be Shelley.
Okay. Okay.
So the first one you see reads, I met a traveler from an antique land who said 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert, near them on the sand. Half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lips and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look at my works, ye mighty and despair. Nothing besides remains, round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sands stretch far away. Or rather 1819 edition. Actually, hold on. 1817, my bad.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be hard for my character to interpret, so I'm just gonna
What
bring
was
it
the other
back
one?
to I think I'll bring it back to the rest of the group before I read the next one.
Okay. I'm just gonna put these in the chat for you guys. So, you bring this back to the rest of the group. You see Yvonne and Randolph discussing about what they think it all might mean. And as you approach them with the book, you hold it up and say,
I found the book. And I'll just like I'm assuming people are sitting around somewhere. I'll just put it on the desk in front of them, and I'll open up the page that I read. But I don't think the person Ozymandias is real. It's like a fictional character these people wrote.
He looks at him. So you're telling me that man is a caricature thought up by so long forgotten poets that we barely have any remembrance of them?
Maybe.
Hell, I believe it. I can barely believe how I got here.
So is he like an actual person, or he just took on the pseudonym that pleases him?
Maybe it's a bit of both. Do you think?
Well, this place is based on memories. At least this part of the land.
Well.
Where's
Someone's
Cowaway? Isn't he like the writer?
Castaway?
You guys are like on the second level landing. You guys look down and you see Caraway just sitting at one of the tables with the band as he's staring intently at Ozymandias, who is by the entrance of the Great Library, just with the piece, with the band that he was that stuck with him, just sort of thinking.
To get his attention,
Look,
Also,
I throw a
Sabrina's
pebble
walking
at
away.
him.
before we continue with any of this, I think that man, to a certain extent, shows himself through this caricature. To a certain extent, of course, not completely. We've all seen him. But I followed this man for a long time. And I will also say that some things do show themselves through that little mask. And I don't really believe anything. Well, now I wouldn't say anything. I don't believe some things that he says or he talks about. The seed of doubt was planted into me, well, a few months ago. And it's made me look back on a lot of things. But I will say this, be careful. Because I don't want it to be Tuesday either. I miss Saturdays and Sundays and how the beams of sky and smiles from the sunlight beamed down upon my visage and warmed the inside of my heart. Because it's been too cold for too damn long. And as he says this, he like removes his gloves and you see that his fingers are almost, well, they look frostbitten, blue to the touch, and they crack as he moves them. His
They should have
old
fell
wounds
off a long
open up
time
again.
ago.
I need two
My
things right
spirit
now.
is stubborn, and you know this. Yep.
Two things. First thing, everyone here, make me a fear save. Roll a spirits check, because Yvonne makes a great point. It has been Tuesday for way too goddamn long. The DC to beat is 6.
I add a
Do
+1 to those around me, and you can re-roll if you so desired. Because I
Ah,
got command, encourage, and
I'll
aura
reroll.
of courage.
yeah, I need a reroll too because that's a 5.
All right.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I failed both. Wait, can I
Still
use a
have,
penny for real? Hold
yes, you can still use a Benny.
Yeah, you could still use Benny.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my god.
Hi, Van is gonna scream
I'll wait
about
for
it.
everyone to roll.
Do
Did you fail?
do I need a roll as well?
Oh.
So I'm making my way back.
Uh,
I would like
Go
catch the
ahead,
tail
go
end of
ahead.
it.
I would
Okay.
just say because you're all. This is more of just like a general overtime sort of thing.
Okay. Can I have a +2 to smarts or spirit-based tests, but I take it that does not apply here, correct?
Yeah, this
Because
is
this
not a
is
test.
fear.
Okay. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have Brave. I can have even more bonuses on these tech tests.
Yeah,
But
so I'm
as I
gonna
know,
use that Benny to reroll.
First off, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Second off, toes don't get cold. Third of all, being a bad bitch can't kill me. Fourth of all,
I rolled 3 times and failed every time.
this shit ain't nothing to me, man. That's where
Shit,
Sabrina's
nothing
at
to
right
me,
now.
man.
Exactly. Bars.
it may be still Tuesday, but as long as we are within each other's company, it does not matter what day it is.
Oh, is everyone done rolling?
Yes.
Who failed?
I did.
And the crier failed. No, take heart. Do not despair, please.
Okay, let's see.
Oh no.
Wait, if it's always
Bawling his
Tuesday,
eyes out.
how much time has passed on the other side?
All the time, none of the time.
It matters not. We're in good company, you and I. It only matters in our own perspective.
I'm like walking into the room. I like knock on the window frame, like, not the window frame, like the wall. I'm like, am I interrupting something?
Existential crisis.
Guys, you won't believe what he just told me.
Okay, real quick before you do that, Everett and Yvonne, take one sanity and another sanity point if you have not taken any. I mean, if you have taken any, take another one. If you haven't, take it
Where
from
do I mark that?
I don't know. I
Just
just put it
keep
under
them down
money
somewhere.
because I don't use money.
Oh, where do I
No,
put it?
real.
Just put them wherever you want. You can put them as your currency. Just remember, if you guys hit 4, you guys take a negative, a minor hindrance.
I'm gonna put it in money. I haven't taken one.
Neither have
So,
I, because Randolph P. Checkers is unflappable.
so I'm going to just roll for you two for the fear effect because you guys did fail. That's for Yvonne, and this one's for Everett.
That dice roll, if it is the same table I'm thinking it is one less. One less severe.
Okay, so that is a 14 and a 13.
I have no idea where the fear table is because I don't have the book open.
So, Yvonne,
Mhm.
you are frightened. You gain the hesitant hindrance for the remainder of this session. And if you already have it, you get panicked.
I have impulsive. Does that cancel it out?
Nope.
Okay,
Take hesitant.
got it.
You're hesitantly impulsive.
Okay.
No, you're impulsively hesitant. As for Everett, you get the mark of fear. You are stunned, and you suffer some cosmetic physical alteration. Whether
My
it's
hair goes black.
No, it's classic as goes white. Or a streak of hair goes white.
No, because my hair is like a dirty blonde, so it goes like black, like emo kid.
your
But you,
hair, what kind of hair do you have?
It's in the picture. It's like a messy flop.
Your hair seems to straighten out and darken with a black color.
No.
It becomes greasy and wiry.
On my
you,
hair.
you know, I think any news would be better than sitting in our sorrow. Please tell us what you've learned.
As I see his like hair turn black, I'm like, wow, oh my god. It does not suit you. Um I want to make sure that we're not being listened to.
How do you do so?
kind of just making sure I'm not being followed on my way up, and then seeing if there's anything that people might be able to use to listen to us.
Just, I would say, make an overall stealth check, I guess.
Okay.
Just
Wow. Can I reroll that?
spend a penny.
Yeah, you always have bennies.
This siree.
4, that
It's a
barely
4.
passes. So you guys there's just like a little office in the library that you just enter where everybody is. You see them. Just looking through the book real quick. Gotta see what you guys have here. Yeah, you guys are fine. That's fine. Everything here has physics that you guys can interact with. So it's not like anyone's gonna fucking phase through the wall to fucking see you guys. They have to open the door.
Okay.
Well, while you ladies are sorting out your share along, sing along talk thing, I'll wait at the end. I'm focusing on a little side project I got going on, so just pat me on the shoulder or something.
Caraway,
Wow.
we found this book. You should like totally look at it.
Let me see.
I'll the
just, like-
book's open.
She like
Uh,
slides it over.
It
It has to
seems
do with
be-
like dumb authors or something.
Well, as
Hold
it
up.
turns out, what?
Let me close my book real quick.
What do you
Alright.
want?
In case you haven't noticed, pretty good with fucking books.
Okay,
And I was
nerd.
asked for it. Hand it over.
Nope.
Bitch.
Too late. You can continue reading your book. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
I'm the one who found it actually, Sabrina.
Well, if you would let me finish.
But Beyonce had one of the greatest music videos of all time. Yeah, scoot it over.
Who?
It's a 2004 reference. I heard one of the ghouls talk about it.
Please no
Mm.
dated references. I'm ready. Don't know much of the
Ugh.
future you're from.
I mean, shit, I'm surprised MTV was still going for like another 15 years. I mean,
Guys!
These acronyms.
I just want the book, okay?
Wait till he hears what a jet engine
my
is.
God.
Engine, yes. Jet, is that a type of fuel?
Look, if anyone got books, let me look at the shit. I can research through and parse out the stuff, okay? It's like my entire job.
Well, I'll have you know, Ozzy is also looking for a book. Are we gonna give it to him? But all I'm saying is, I have information you don't. So if you want to let me speak, you can. Or if you can continue conspiracizing or whatever you want to do, you can do that too. Take your pick.
Wow, I think all of us have information the other one. What a surprise.
Then why didn't you go share it? Or are you
Oh.
going to continue lurking and sulking in the corner?
He
I was
thinks
gonna
we
wait
snitch.
till-
He thinks we snitch.
Oh,
feel it.
wow.
Look,
can feel it.
I was just trying to say everyone share their thing first. I can
Ivan,
process
take a
it
minute.
through at the end and compile it. That's all I was saying earlier.
I'm sure you were popular in life.
I had a
Okay,
decent enough
that's-
following, actually. I had about 20,000 people on my blog.
Really? 20,000 people who don't care about you. Anyway, anybody would like to share?
You know, fair enough.
Oh,
That was a
I've
good
said
burn.
enough. I've said enough.
Good job,
I've
bitch.
said enough. Many things were said. Can't keep saying it.
Who would present the first bit of information?
So, he had a wife, but he also really likes Helia. Oh,
Maybe
and
his
he's looking
wife
for
is
the book.
alive.
That's really
Maybe.
gross.
What part of it is gross?
I don't know. Just
Maybe his wife is alive and he isn't. You know.
Oh, also, Everett, you were like summoned, not summoned, transference, if you know what that means. I don't.
As soon as you say that, Yvonne looks at Everett, like dead in the eyes, no blinking stare, like the smile falls from his face, like the tears have already wiped away from his eyes, and only like kind of dragged away the soot from him. He looks at you, he says, "You're not supposed to be here," and then he goes
He's
back to
not.
talking.
He's alive. He's also a wizard. Everett is, but Ozzy wants something like cantrips. I don't know what that is. Everett, if you know what that is, you should fill us all in. Let me think. Caraway, you have anything you want to share? Oh yeah, something book, something Wednesday, something he can't find the book because it's not Wednesday.
Wouldn't the library have a record of who took the books? No.
Actually,
It's supposed to
maybe.
be in the book. It's called a book card.
Wait,
No,
yeah, we
no.
could look for a book card.
No,
I think
no,
you're
no,
onto
no.
something.
Not just the book card. But wouldn't someone keep records of the book they took away? Granted, this is the Library of Alexandria that burnt down thousands of years ago, so who really knows?
Yeah, but you say that like they don't have a Dewey Decimal System. Hello?
You know, I'm gonna go look for that list. Anything's better than being here. You guys suck.
Caraway said
Just walks
you
out.
have information to share.
We suck.
No!
I'll have you know, like as you say that, like he starts going in a rambling as he's following you. He starts going into like Russian, like you can't understand what he's saying.
It's the hair,
I'll-
guys.
I'm
Guys,
grabbing
guys,
I'm grabbing the book
guys.
from Caraway and I'm following.
Hey guys, I just want to say this reminds me of Doom Patrol so badly. Everyone gets a Benny. Everyone here gets a Benny.
All right.
Even you, AJ. I see you. You get one.
MLK gets a Benny.
MLK gets a Benny.
You don't see shit, nigga.
Whoa.
It's emo night. We can say that here.
He's a chill guy.
He's
He's
just
just
a
a
chill.
chill
He's
guy.
just a chill.
Would MLK be in the parade?
He's
Wait,
just
hold
a
up. A
chill
black guy said
homeboy.
it next to me. Does that mean I get the end pass?
No. He's just a chill feller.
Yeah, so
my God.
Everett, he just goes to the librarian's office or whatever it is.
So
Finds a record.
Everett walks away from the group inside this sort of study office. Sabrina, you take the book and follow?
Yeah, I'm snatching the book from Caraway's hands and I'm following Everett.
All right. Caraway, the butcher's the book. The book is snatched from your hands. I did not say anything else. Don't look into it. The book is snatched from your hands as Sabrina walks away following Everett, who just said everyone here sucks. Which, he's not wrong.
Well then, that was quite dispiriting, but give him time. It's not like we're gonna leave each other anytime soon. Give it a day.
As they just
Yeah.
as they just as we just pan out of this room with the door just left open and everyone else seemingly idle as Randolph calms everyone else down. Yvonne, do you follow or do you stay put?
I think he said he was following me to check for the records.
Yeah, Ivan's following.
Okay.
Everett. He's like going off about a rant.
So we
Just talking
follow-
about how strangely symmetrical snowflakes are.
we follow this trio in this weird flow state. Sabrina, you're holding the book, right?
Yeah, but I want to like keep it close to me. I want to make sure that a certain Ozymandias does not realize that I have a book.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just a book.
It is just a book.
But to be fair, it is a book. It is a book.
It is a book, and he was going on about a book, so...
Okay, so stealth for the book. Everett,
Fuck.
go ahead and give me notice. Your what exactly are you looking for, actually?
I don't even know, man. It's just
A
Yvonne,
list?
what are we even doing here?
What? What do you mean? What are we even doing here?
You know, like we're looking for like a list or whatever.
Kid, why are you talking like that?
And we're playing the hair change.
Emo this.
Yeah,
You-
You're a fucking poser. Get over yourself.
literally, that's literally my entire character. I'm a poser skater kid. I'm also posing as.
Oh God, I remember being young once. So nice.
You're still human. You're just dead.
I assume everyone's just together at this point.
No.
I'm dead inside.
Andrew's gone.
Uh,
Shut up.
uh,
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm gonna smack you.
You
all
haven't
right.
seen
So,
dead before.
is everyone
Don't
else done
smell the
sharing?
corpses.
Did we read the second? Did we read the second passage of the book?
Well, you guys are walking around now, just looking
Oh.
for a list.
Look,
All
is
right.
everyone else done sharing?
If at some point you guys make your way to another room that is also equally as secluded, and we have this conversation.
I mean, I guess I could share up magic or whatever, Caraway, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
like the cantrips. What about
It's
the
just-
cantrips?
It's just magic.
Yeah, but
it's
like
all magic.
you're like, oh my god, it's just magic, like from the Wizard of Oz. Like, how are we supposed to know? We have literally George Washington. Like,
I
So-
take some
so-
offense from that, I guess.
What, you mean like Houdini?
yeah, something like that. Whoever the fuck that is. Sorry.
What do you mean you don't know who Houdini is? Like, bruh.
Anyway, are you gonna share something useful, or are you gonna continue being a stranger?
Was getting to it.
The kid did say you guys sucked and just walked out of the room, and everyone just followed him.
Yeah, well, because he had something important to say.
All right, so kid, you share yours first. I'll go last. Good.
You want me to tell you what cantrips are?
Yeah. And like
Uh,
transference, or whatever that is.
Fine. Okay, so like I was in class.
Mm-hmm.
It was in Michigan.
Oh.
Yes, it's a school for like mages, cats out of the bag, whatever.
Oh, well then. If that's the case.
Something
Everyone
happened.
here sort of just, because of Everett, sort of gets a glimpse of what he remembers. It's different.
We're doing the flashback moment.
No one really experienced this other than an individual moment when they had to go through it during judgment, or the impromptu unofficial judgment. Detroit, 2004. Tuesday. Today.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I know that street.
Everett and all the rest of you can play extras to be kids in Everett's class. As if the cat's out of the bag, you guys know that you are all students at a public magic school. This is the magical world of this universe. You guys know EMO NITE rules apply. Everything sort of just exists. All the magics, all the stuff that you've played before, is in your knowledge of at this moment, as you're all students in this magical school, and your teacher, Mr. Stolik, is going through a lesson on uh divine magics and the expenditure of using magics to transfer either one's consciousness, one's senses, or one's a pursuit of knowledge into a magical space, as you're all wearing very familiar. Well, here's the thing. This is public magic school. There is a dress code, but because this is an inner city public school, no one really follows it. So as you're all just in out of uniform, you're sitting down in the familiar dingy classrooms, the dilapidated, unfunded, underfunded magical classrooms of St. Vincent Clorthos High. So yes, students, as you could tell, whenever you want to cast an augury, a lot of it comes from your intention and what you're trying to augur from is if you want an auditory augury or a visual augury. Yes, uh, Buford.
Excuse me, sir. Uh, uh, I know this was pretty recent. It's not something we're going to talk about in our class, but the big dome that's kind of around New Jersey,
Listen,
is that a kind of thing that you could see, you could get answers from with an augury? Or is that something that magical creatures of a higher plane would not be privy to? Because it's mortal
No.
magic?
I completely thought you were gonna go with a different direction. I'm glad you stuck to the topic. You get a merit. So
Thank you.
Buford brings up a great point, and he just like writes on the board. What happens when you attempt to go into, or at least try to divine into a space that is warded or protected, like New Jersey? The entire state itself is magically sealed off from the other outer arcane world, and unfortunately, whatever goes on in those. Fortunately for us, everything that goes on there is contained within itself. Unlike Florida, am I right?
That's a good one. Teach.
And so,
I don't know what's funny about that.
Shut up. I want good grades here, alright?
Kiss ass.
Everett,
Yeah.
what are you doing in class?
I'm probably like, you know, scratching a face into the desk with like a really sharp pencil.
You're the only kid that brings pencils to school.
Yeah, my parents have like they give me an allowance.
Some of the things that these kids bring in, they bring in to just sort of feel like they're a part of the private sector. You know, kids bring in robes, tomes, fucking owls, and sometimes the other kids rob these kids of their owls. But you're there. Just are you in the front or the back of the class?
Maybe like off center, middle front.
Ah, yes, in the middle, like a true poser.
Yeah.
In the corner, or not in the corner, off center, just carving your name. And what's going through your mind right now?
Uh, Thinking about lunchtime, maybe going back to the back of the school to like, you know, like try to steal someone's like discarded spray spray can and like maybe like modify someone else's spray paint art? Cause why not?
Delinquency.
Yeah, delinquency. Maybe like add a little magic to it, so like it's like glittery like paint can, or maybe like I like know a way to like make an empty spray can like continuously go, even though it's supposed to be empty.
Now you are a part of the Wandless program, which is a part the program. This program is only offered in public magical schools where a lot of families cannot afford the proper tools and means for their child to facilitate a limitless bound of arcane means at seemingly their fingertips. You are a component kid, and even in your school, a lot of the component kids are looked down upon. It's at this moment where you just carving in the back of the desk and you just feel something wet just hit the back of your head.
Kind of like flinch, looking back, kind of like instinctively reach with my hand.
It's a spitball, but it's a magical spitball. You could tell because it smells like troll saliva.
I'll like grab my eraser and do like the flick, you know, and like flick it back to them, but like it spins really fast, and then it goes like, and that my intent is like the eraser starts to like melt midair, and it just turns to like a slobbery, sticky slobber that I'm trying to hit.
Give me a
Counter spell,
spellcasting.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm doing spellcasting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, where is spellcasting on my thing? Yeah, there you go.
Haha. Get
I think
get get gooed.
Benny.
So
You're
you
gonna
don't
spend a
get one.
penny?
You're an extra.
You're an
Um,
extra. Yeah.
So Nim, your Benny gets your extra. I mean, gets splashed with molting hot eraser.
Teacher.
It's not actually hot, but yeah.
Oh, just like melted, like warm eraser.
Ew, you're so disgusting.
Got the consistency of just like chewed up melted gum.
Oh, we're just having fun.
What's going on in my class?
I just go back to scratching my desk like nothing happened.
Everett
Who did
threw a
that?
spitball at me.
Everett?
You
What?
fucking rat.
I have no idea what he's talking about, teacher.
No, he didn't. He's just making stuff up because he's not doing well in the class.
Thanks, Bennett, and I'll just like dab you up.
Bennett?
It's Buford. Come
Buford.
on, man.
Sorry.
No, Bennett's right
I-
over there, and I'm pointing at Max Extra. You're gonna seriously need to start learning the names of your classmates, Everett, if you're ever gonna. You know what? Never
It-
mind. You don't have to.
I have that like when he says that, it's kind of like a look of insecurity, but like a like a shock of fear that he kind of masks behind like insecurity, and he just like brushes it off.
That being said, you have detention after class.
Um, all right, whatever.
Now, if you're
Sorry, dude.
done, both of you two are done horse playing about. Can anyone tell me what astral projection is?
Oh, I got that one, teach.
No. I want to see if one of these two have been paying attention.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Astral projection is all about leaving yourself. Yeah, totally.
How?
It's a smarts check.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I hate that you're not wrong.
I think what is magic again?
Are we doing a check for this?
You can. If you roll higher than them, then you technically can steal the answer.
Spellcasting or smarts?
We'll do spellcasting.
I'm gonna use a Benny. Oh, you tied.
Is it a roll off OGM or is it that
It's what is it? Defender wins.
Well, I mean,
Is that how
who's
it
a
usually goes?
defender?
Well,
I mean,
technically Nim's defending.
well, no, it's a
Main,
contested check. There's no attacker or defender.
main character syndrome.
Main
Everett gets
character.
it.
I do have a higher like spellcasting die.
But you rolled low.
No, I rolled a 5.
Yeah,
And he
you
rolled a
rolled low.
5.
Meets it, beats it.
How do you want to do tiebreakers? Just decide how you want to do tiebreakers.
Bro, like how we've always been doing tiebreakers. This is
When I say defender wins in like my games, it's because like it's like a contested check where there is like a consequence of like versus, right? This is like
Yeah.
we're both competing for the same thing, not like for like a positive negative result. Does that make sense?
no,
Like
the
I'm trying to.
positive negative result is one of you says the answer first.
So then reversing the teacher in that. Okay, never mind.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
it's
is,
it's
we
it's
better
just
get to the
me
point.
with
I'm
it.
going to take some silent kid action.
Alright, you know what? I'll do this.
Oh yeah, just roll a d2. For
Both of you don't know. How about that?
The teacher roll. What?
What
did
the
you roll?
fuck?
the silent kid action, isn't that just shooting up the class?
Continue on with the story, Jimmy.
That's so funny.
It's so fucking evil. How could you?
School shooting. Oh
Continue
my
your
god.
story, Jimmy.
20 years before it becomes politically relevant. Oh god, that's horrible.
That'll play into something later.
God
Oh,
damn it.
We're not gonna forget that 23.
Sure.
But back to it. Both of you can't seem to figure out the answer to this question, and you're digging real deep. You've studied, or at least you think you have, both of you. Unfortunately, he says, it's a ritual act transcending your soul's consciousness up into the astral or the ethereal plane. You would have known that if you had passed the pop quiz yesterday.
Which only 2 of us did, fucking slackers.
Shut up, Bennett.
It's Buford.
More like puker.
Next one.
Yeah, you tell him.
Anyway, back to my lesson. And Everett, something about this just makes you angry. These guys want to tell you about astral projection? I bet you could do you think I bet I could do astral projection in my sleep. I bet I could do it right now. And that's when you take your pencil and you start carving out runes.
That's what I've been carving out this whole time.
I veer over to his like that thing. Really, you're gonna try? I bet you can't. You're a little punk.
Stop encouraging him, you moron.
I
Actually, pay
so
attention.
will though. I so will though.
You don't even have the right
I so will though.
component.
I'm going to. I have the components right here actually.
Component kid.
Guys, maybe don't do this right
I
now.
sarcastic.
No, no.
Give me a
We're gonna get this
spellcasting check.
killed. Why are you doing this?
I use a Benny. I want a higher roll.
Go ahead.
Counter spell.
Damn it. Still a 5.
Oh my god, there's gonna be a kid killed in the classroom again.
But still,
Don't worry, you'll get
with the
resurrected by
4,
class.
all the incantations, well, from what you think you remember of what this spell's about, you sort of just get everything ready. What are the components for astral projection? Does anyone know?
I can search it up real quick. One
For
second.
D&D?
Yeah, for D&D.
Yeah, we'll just use that as a baseline.
Well, it's quite simple. Silver cord.
Astral projection components. I don't know what this is. Hold on. Silver bar and like a red gem.
A red
So
jewel.
yeah, a jewel. A red jewel and a silver bar.
Do you have a red jewel?
I bet you there are some spell components that are like in the teacher's drawer, and I'm gonna like I'm gonna like grab my desk and like shove it towards the teacher's desk because I'm kind of near the front. I just like go to the front of the class and then I kind of like rummage through the teacher's desk and like just put it together.
Why?
Stealth check.
Stealth check.
Oh,
Okay.
thievery.
Thievery, alright.
Am I rolling thievery?
Yes, you're rolling thievery.
Oh, geez, I don't have. It's unskilled for me. Don't matter. It's Cyrix Fly.
Bro's built diff.
Ah.
You manage to, go into one of teacher's example supplies, take a small enough red gem, and bring it back to your desk without anyone seeing you. And without him seeing you. Radovan's sort of just answering some emails while you do this, not thinking. And as you bring it back to your desk, you put everything together, start saying the incantations, and it's like you have it all set up. And as everything is happening, you feel the the gem itself crush up, and the the dust it produces just immediately goes into your lungs, and you start like wheezing and wheezing, and you just all of a sudden you pass out in your chair. The rest of the extras, you guys see all of this happen as uh Everett just passes out in his chair.
Is that normal?
You
Eh,
happy about
probably
that?
is.
You just fucking killed a kid.
No, he's not dead. He's breathing still.
This is the second time you've told a kid to cast a spell they weren't supposed to. And first time it was a fucking fireball in the middle of dodgeball, and now it's this shit. Why? Why?
Look, the fireball incident, they couldn't prove it was me, and same story here. They can't prove it was me.
Really? Oh, really? You talked about him being a component kid? What about that little fucking sack that you have in your
Teacher!
backpack with the black guano? Like,
Oh,
don't you
shit,
dare
snitches.
Teacher!
snitch! Don't you
What's going
dare
on?
snitch!
We have a
Wait.
problem.
Don't
What,
eat
what do you
this.
mean?
Uh,
Oh god.
This is a
You
bit of
gotta
a
check
trigger
this
Everett
out.
needs
point.
to go to the
Everett,
nurse's
no.
office. I can take him.
Everett, no sleeping in my class.
There's like red powdered dust all over his nose, and like he's starting to drool.
All right, what have you guys done to Everett?
We
he
didn't
did
do
it to
anything.
himself.
As we cut
No.
back to as we cut back to the great Library of Alexandria,
My
as you
God.
all see that
Wait, what was the 23 gonna be used for?
For a silent kid action.
No.
Oh my god. That was his
And
persuasion
everyone
roll.
saw a moment of this.
Oh my god.
everyone saw as Everett began describing it. Uh, you you all sort of just got a glimpse of it. You don't really understand why in the moment, but for a brief instance, you all were there, where the extras were just seeing everything that happened. It's like a Greek choir kind of thing.
Why was I Had glasses? Ugh.
I I can't unsee that. I feel weird.
Anyways, it's a lame story. I didn't want to tell it, but now I told you, okay? So, there.
Okay, but that doesn't explain what a cantrip was, which was the entire question.
Well,
Yeah.
well, okay.
It's funny that he's magic, I
It's like,
guess.
okay, so like you have like spells you cast. You know, like imagine like a sponge full of water. You squeeze it. All right, that's the spell. Okay, the sponge grabbing the water is the cantrip. So like I have, you know, some
So
magical.
it's a prerequisite function that magic is supposed to play that it can what it's
I caught like half of what you said, but yeah, that's
okay, so it's like a function in a program. All you have to do
yeah.
is give it energy and it works.
Yeah,
And
so
you,
like right now I have like magical resistance. Um so it's kind of harder for things to affect me magically. That's my cantrip. Yeah.
Oh, so what you're saying is Ozzy's a wizard too, like Wizard of Oz.
No, he's not a
Like,
wizard, he's a dumbass
well,
bitch. I'm not
how
giving
did
him any
you?
credit. Fuck this
Can he
guy.
Just
can he
because you don't like him
cast
doesn't mean he doesn't have a
spells?
point. Well,
Can he cast
he
spells?
said something about like all out of cantrips, you know? So
He's all
you
out
were
of
you were
spells,
there.
so he uses cantrips?
I don't know. You were there. Don't you remember?
No?
They weren't present during that conversation. It
No, I
was
was
just
talking to
me.
Everett.
Oh,
Uh
what do you
I don't
mean?
know. There was like a lot going on at the
I
time,
guess. Yeah.
and my eyes were kind of like perceiving a lot of stuff. Why are we even in this library? I thought we were supposed to follow this trail.
Well, yeah, we are, but something book something Ozymandias. Can I read that?
Yeah, read the second part. What are you doing?
I don't know. Talking.
Um, well, I mean, while you nerds were off reading, I was
Nerd's
off.
rich coming from you.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty funny, isn't it? Shoe being on the other foot, bitch. Anyway,
Huh?
as you guys were doing your own thing, uh, I was kind of keeping an eye on him. And when you were off having your conversation with him and you were talking about, like, his wife and shit and all the other little bits of gossip and whatnot,
Yeah, hot
when he was,
gossip.
yeah, when he was off alone, that dude was stewing. He's got a fucking major time grudge, man.
He does that.
No, like he started talking to himself with like a level of commitment that was like a guy method acting. Talking to some chick named Ellie or some dude named Ellie, like ending off everything with Ellie, speaks to an Ellie.
You
Like,
mean Helia?
no, Ellie.
Like Ellie. Like
Ellie, like ELLIE or like
yeah.
ELILE I don't fucking know. It might be shorthand for something, but they're talking to someone like they're having a full-blown conversation, and this dude is all talk. He is not.
Well,
He
the
is
fact that you're alive is kind of evidence that he's not just all talk, but I see where you're coming from.
no, what I mean is that he is not the person he puts himself out to be. Like he's closer to me than anything else, and I'm not a healthy person. I'm willing to admit that 100%. But this guy's closer to me in personality,
Oh.
and that's disgusting.
Are you sure about that? I feel like that's kind of I don't
I'm pretty
know.
certain. I know what I am, bitch, and I'm not pretty.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, do you know what he is?
Uh, Dejected, holding on to old grudges, cares a lot about power and perception, is willing to use
Hey,
other people in order to get it. I mean,
I
that
know
sounds like
you.
that sounds like me to a T, and that
All
sounds
I'm,
very similar to the behavior he was committing to.
I don't know. All I'm saying is, you clearly haven't been in a relationship. That man is grieving. Okay.
Uh,
So,
how do you think I got here? It was through relationships.
oh, yikes. Well, that kind of just speaks for itself then, I
I'm
guess.
sorry to whatever woman married you.
Yeah.
Hey, look, being gay in the 80s is hard.
Oh, well, I'm
He
sorry.
loved. He loved. That's more than most of us could
Heard.
say.
Yeah, what he said. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is, I feel like you're projecting.
I am a bit, but that doesn't mean what I said isn't true.
I guess.
I mean, look, I get that you don't like me. I understand that, but
I'm glad we're on the same page.
I am a guy that studies other people for a living and uses it to gain fame. I know
Well,
I'm not a good person, but I know my shit at the very least.
let me rephrase. You were a guy who studied people for a living.
No, still am.
Last time I checked, that's not the case.
Uh, well,
Give me the
you
goddamn
clearly,
book.
uh, what do you mean? You still have it. I've yet to touch
Huh?
it.
You
Anyway,
did snatch it from him.
I just snatch it.
Can I have it
No.
now? Because I was told to look at it.
We can look at it together as a
Just
group.
just read it out loud.
Oh, you're so right. You're so smart. Everett, has anybody ever told you that?
Oh my
You know what the
god.
really smart thing is? Someone
What?
watching the door.
Randolph
I
P.
thought
Checkers is doing that.
no. I was gonna say, isn't Andrew Jones doing that?
Yeah, Andrew Jones is doing that. Andrew Jones is definitely doing that. 100% Andrew Jones. Anyway,
This is why I never dated women.
Sabrina,
Oh
read
my
this.
god.
In Egypt's sandy silence, all alone, stands a gigantic leg. Oh, which far off throws. The only shadow that the desert knows. I am Osmandius. Yeah, there we go. Saith the stone, king of kings, this mighty city shows the wonders of my hand. The city's gone. Comma. New line. Not but the leg. The leg is capitalized. Maybe this is important. Remaining to disclose this site of this forgotten Babylon.
Babylon.
Oh, okay. Babylon. And then there's a little like space. No, next line. We wonder, and some hunter's also capitalized, may express wonder like ours when through the wilderness where London stood. Okay. Holding the wolf in chase, he meets some fragment huge and stops to gas. What powerful but unrecorded race once dwelt in that annihilated place? Interesting. And then is it chill if I copy paste that into the EMO
Yeah.
NITE server? Okay.
Can I please
Here.
have the book?
Here, just look. Whatever.
Fuck's sake.
Hmm?
What's your research?
Mine?
No, Sabrina's.
Unskilled.
Well, I'm looking through it and I'm doing research too, if that
Okay.
means
Yeah.
anything.
Caraway.
Yeah. Alright, I'm rolling.
Wait, hold on. Before you roll, you have the book. What are you looking for?
Alright. What I'm looking for specifically is the way this legend intercepts with his character as I know it, and the way he shows himself to other people.
Hmm.
Like the distinction between the poem and the work to who he shows himself to be.
So this is gonna be another investigator thing. So go ahead
Yeah.
and what is it? Notice or research?
Uh, Either or.
Which one's
I got
low?
good both. Research.
Roll that one. As for Sabrina, take uh take a trained Get a D4 in research just because of that RP. Like I had to stomach through that, and I appreciate that. So
Okay, in
I'm so
Egypt's sleepy
sorry.
silence, all alone stands a gigantic leg, which far off throws the only shadow that the desert knows. I am the great Ozymandias, saith the stone. The king of kings this mighty city shows. The wonders. Actually, you might be onto something with the way everything's capitalized.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Thank you.
No, like that was actually some good work.
Yeah, I'm saying thank you.
So with the hunter may express. The hunter's clearly a character in this mythos, this life. Same
Yeah.
thing with the wolf. Same thing with the leg. It's definitely representative of something, but does it mean leg in terms of distance or leg in terms of function?
Well, it's capitalized, so I don't think it's terms of distance.
Well, it could mean like the leg of a journey, like the long leg.
Maybe. I don't know. Some old person wrote it. Get Randolph to read it. Maybe he knows more.
And then
Randolph,
the city is also capitalized.
Yes.
do you respect romantics?
Romantic poetry, or
Just, I mean, you were around, sorta. It probably was like a new age thing for you, but did you disapprove or approve of it?
look, there was not exactly much to do in university besides fraternize with those intellectuals.
You were a guy who thought freeing the slaves was a worthwhile endeavor, despite
It
the
Wait,
fact
was a
that,
what?
worthwhile endeavor.
He did what?
despite lacking the repercussions, you're a guy who's a romantic at heart, if there ever has been one.
I am truly top of my field, know everyone and every idea, and excel at exploring such fathomless thoughts. Yes, I shall make a academics roll if that is required.
Is it wrong
Timothy.
to love so fully, so completely?
Looks like we
I don't
also
think
have a
so.
romantic. Okay, poet.
Okay, I use
I
another
miss my
penny for
friends.
this because I failed to roll.
I hope
Okay,
they
that's
feel
better.
better than I do.
Caraway, what's your research at?
It's an 8.
Bump it up one.
So it becomes a 9? Or.
No, the die.
Oh,
Oh,
my die's a D10.
Bump it up one. It's now a 12.
Okay.
D12. Alright, let's see a
God,
D12 roll.
Zooks.
Hold on. Just I'm looking for information right now. What are you looking for, Randall? Randolph?
They were asking about the wording of these capitalized words and letters because they think I, being old, should know what they truly mean because of my
Uh,
older English vocabulary.
yeah, there's a difference in grammar in Old English as opposed to now. Usually it means some kind of different signifier, but
I
it
did
differs from
read them ad
author to author.
cardam, the English laws that have gave great precedence to the laws in America. I'm sure I can decipher.
Actually, yeah, you're probably closest to the founding of older English as it currently stands, as opposed to the older English of the 1300s. Yeah. Take a look through this and see if you can find something that could help with.
All right. I shall
Huh.
go into the fathomless depths of these words and brief you of true meaning.
Ha, fuck you, Dad. English
I
education actually did something.
Roll me
will
some.
have to give an interpretation of the, you know, all men are free bit. There was a lot of arguments in university about that. It was dim-witted as I just start thinking about that time as I
Caraway, roll
read.
me a smarts check as Randolph. You surmise that all of this, in a literal sense, because it feels like these guys are missing the mark, but they're still in the right ballpark. Everything here is just more of like a a a akin to a fable, just like warning those who are ego driven in their pursuits to not just get too high and mighty on their own rule, as they say. What you find here isn't that Ozymandias, uh, the person that is leading the Black Parade, is the person in the fable. These two aren't the things that connect. What is obvious in all of this is that the way that these guys are interpreting the poems is what somebody could have also done if they were trying to find inspiration.
And I lay this information the simplest way a lawyer can, which is a lot of words repeatedly said.
The de facto caveat of one trying to extrapolate the true meaning of this, at some point everyone here just like,
And then in layman's term, it may be a point of inspiration.
Oh, so what you're saying, he's a liar, a phony, a fake, and Caraway was right.
Yes, you could extrapolate such meaning.
Or maybe he's just a nerd.
That is true. He could be just as big of a nerd as Cat.
Yeah. Except instead of like putting on this face of I hate everyone and I'm a big, huge, total dick, he's more of like a grandiose guy, you know? He loves the glitz and the glam.
Yes, whatever those slang words mean, I'm sure they describe him.
Yeah.
there's a knock at the door.
Ah, coming.
Hi.
As you
Is
guys
that
open it, it's Pepe.
Pepe? Wait a
These
second, who's Pepe?
these You guys open expecting to see somebody, and you just look around, and then you just look down, and you see just a small little skeleton guy. He's like about this tall. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy.
Hi.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I kind of remember this guy.
I'm crouching down.
He doesn't have vocal cords, so he can't speak, but he just waves back, and he gestures out towards the uh, greater library as you hear the band starting to get their drum line together, and everyone's getting ready to move.
Well, it seems like everywhere is going somewhere again. And if we don't join the line, I guess we'll be.
Nowhere.
Yes. Or worse, forgotten. I think that's how it works around here.
Yeah.
People should not forget one another. Bad things happen.
Sometimes people don't have a choice in that. But that's why the band's a thing, you know?
So as you all make your way towards everywhere and nowhere, um, I just gotta do something real quick.
Where's the next point in our trip? Oh, conductor. Oh, connoisseur of stories.
As you all are just how you say, walking about. No, your questions don't get answered for several days until you all just see an escalator just randomly at some point.
What is this moving staircase?
The escalator is going downwards, by the way.
Do we know
Is
where the
this?
staircase is going?
I've been trying to catch up on these newfangled things that you keep on
Take the
talking
price
about, and I
of the
still. What is this?
Where the
Right
fuck
next to
are we?
the
The
escalator
mall?
is a stairway. It's going upwards.
Feet first into what do they say?
As Ozymandias says, "Come on, everyone! Let us make our way up these stairs and deliver those onto. We are the parade. We're the parade. We make our way to Heaven's Gate, and I'll just hope I'm not too late. We're on our way."
We get to see the dogs.
Is he
Yes.
lying?
He's
Well,
going
it's
to
either we get to
say,
see the dogs or we get to gamble. So do you want to go up or do you want to go down?
I prefer the heaven bit,
Well, we know he's not lying.
but
Yeah,
But he's so covered, he's going up there himself.
I know.
the rest of the band is following suit.
Where do you want to go?
Does he go first?
Yes, he goes first.
Does this direction correlate to what I've been seeing with the detect magic?
Remind me again, what have you been seeing with the detect magic?
So you said I saw like a thread or something, and we were following it this whole time, or did I get that wrong?
I'm trying to remember. I gotta check my
It's when he
notes.
cast the detect magic the first time in the second session.
Yeah, it was the second session. I was
What
basically
exactly
just
did you see? Do you remember?
I don't remember exactly. I just
He
remember
saw a myriad of colors that formed
Oh,
into a single line that follows along the horizon.
okay, yeah. So here's okay, thank you. So,
Copy and pasted the wording, big boy.
uh, this entire place did have a sort of aura to it, but the cacophony of colors that you saw corresponded with different places. And this one you remember because it was one that shined the brightest and was next to one of the darkest. And that's, you could probably surmount that to just personal beliefs from the people nearby. Like a lot of people, although not most, but a lot of them are American, which is weird. But that doesn't change the fact that, heaven. Um, I feel like I lost myself real quick.
colorful lines, brightest, darkest.
You can tell where you are walking to would be just like if you cast the detection again. This is one of the colors in the myriad that you saw, except much more concentrated and grander. So it's like each color that you saw is sort of just like a place that you can go to. The
All
closer
right.
you get to one, the brighter it gets. And you can tell this is heaven.
Well, I mean, my character's going. He has not been convinced to leave the Black Parade.
well then, I guess salvation could just be up an escalator, as this device has been described as.
Well, the escalator is going downstairs. The stairs are going upstairs.
Oh,
So you all
What
follow.
lies downwards, Everett?
Probably hell.
Yeah, like I said, that's where you go gambling.
It's probably like coffee hour for like after church, you know, like you go downstairs sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't think
have
it's
a
like
little bit
as
of
far as
fun.
I don't think it's as far as hell though. Unless they're gambling.
Yeah.
Then that's when you start table flipping.
I'd rather not have any gambling with any hellish resident. That may risk my eternal soul.
So the
I
party follows
guess.
the parade all the way up the stairs.
Yeah, we
It
just see
takes a
dogs.
while. You know, if you guys had actual cabs, they would probably burn. But you don't, and they don't.
You know, I gotta say, I'm enjoying this whole floating thing now that I'm getting the hang of it.
As you finally make your way up to the top, Ozymandias leading the charge, and several lost souls filling up almost the entire stairway. About half, to be honest, a little over. But you guys are near the front because you guys are special. As the party sees Ozymandias make their way to the gate, an angel just sort of with a book standing or by a podium, just with some glasses, just looking at their book, just like looks up. Oh dear heavens!
Wait a second, are we going to do what we... Is this Black Parade going to rough up this place? So it's like how they roughed up the train station?
I
I
I
hope
think
not. They better not. This place is...
I think we'd go to hell for that.
No, we're in heaven.
No, for roughing up heaven.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I'd rather not be cast down from heaven.
Yeah, you'd think he'd stay there if that was the case, but we're
I
here,
don't.
so
None of us know how any of this works. Fucking.
just go with the flow.
Just stay away from sin, alright? I think that's the takeaway.
Good evening or good morning, fine angel. I
Oh,
am Ozymandias. I have come here to deliver your souls. I'm sure there's a bunch in my flock that surely belong here.
You've been here before,
oh god, we gotta
Ivan?
hide the kid.
I want to go up to the angel.
Hold on, real quick. I gotta roll something.
Okay.
Oh, for Ozymandias, like, talking to the angel?
Yeah, he's a D4 persuasion.
Can anyone assist him?
Does anyone want to assist him?
I do.
Okay.
I walk up to the front and like, yes, we are, I guess his flock. We are supposedly in good hands, as I've been told when I first arrived here. As I'll pull out the business card.
Oh, my goodness. Well, uh, I don't believe anyone should be coming anytime soon, so I think I will take my break.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm on break. I will
Well,
get
so am
someone
I, so we can go on break
to.
together. No. Mm-mm. We're going.
No, no, you
Mm-hmm.
are not.
Mm-hmm.
You are not.
No. This is who? This
He
is
starts
you? No.
slipping, like he starts walking back, towards the pearly gates.
I'm following.
As he makes it through the pearly gates, you try to go in, and they just sort of it's nothing's letting you.
Damn it.
Why is it always Tuesday? Everyone will
Why
say.
is there breaks for the gates of heaven? Does not God...
As the gates close, you realize that the only reason you're not going through is because someone's like grabbing you by the head, just not letting you through as they operate.
Can I like do I see them?
Yeah, they're holding on to you now. They fully
Yeah.
they fully
Who
operate.
Oh. Well, excuse you. I was told there were dogs.
Yeah, there are dogs.
Yeah. Little late. Did we miss the party? Was it Monday?
What does your band want now, Ozymandias?
Oh, fuck's sake, he got a history with him. God
Yeah, what'd you think?
Is this why we're being denied? Because of our association with this Black Parade? Ozzy, I expect an explanation.
Michael, it's so good to see you. I surely have gotten it right this time. Truly, surely, one of my flock belongs here.
damn. Oh, fuck.
You guys see that Ivan actually kind of falls to his knees.
And Michael's just standing there. He looks over. All of them, all of you.
Hey, look, I know I'm not supposed to be here. Don't give me that shit.
And
I
then
know
his
I've done wrong, but I've done so good as well. Please, just let me just beseech thee once.
I don't want to go in. I just want to speak to somebody. Is that too much to ask?
you're
I think we
speaking
are
to
speaking
me.
to someone. Yeah.
Well, then hi.
Wait,
No.
is this like the Archangel Michael, like the
Some,
guardian of the gate?
I, I don't know.
He
Big
is
Mike, we have an issue.
he's the sword of God. He's not the guardian of the gate.
But why is he at the gate then?
Because Paul went on break.
So,
But
wait,
if
you're
he's on
telling?
break, then where's Paul?
Wait, this is
No,
Sunday
Paul
school,
went on
Michael.
break.
But
Yeah.
Michael
Michael's
just
at
went
the
on break
gate.
right now.
No,
No, Michael
Michael's
did
at the
not.
gate.
Oh, wait,
He
I
took
see, I
over.
see, I see. Oh, I
Wait,
see.
hold up. This is Sunday school, Michael. Like this is.
Yeah, who do you think? Big Mike. The
His
the guy
eyes
upstairs. Big
set
M.
on Everett.
There's the issue.
James, why do you have one of these with you?
I knew it. He's using the kid as collateral. God damn it.
Michael, Michael. We talked about this. Please, please. I, the great Ozymandias, will be performing my final trick. And I'm only trying to do you a solid and deliver these last souls where they properly belong. My cause is merely noble. Please, you have to understand, Michael. I've changed.
We are so fucked.
Yeah, what did you think?
I didn't know it was this bad.
Oh, I love this song.
Talking to Michael himself with such hubris, or felt any humility.
I I think I'm gonna get some lotion. If I'm gonna get fucked, I at least want this to be smooth. Anyone got any lotion?
Ugh, gross.
I took you for a scumbag, James. But this is something completely low. You do know you're fucked, right? If you. You have 5 seconds to get your entire band out the fuck out of my heaven.
Or is it yours?
Everett and I are a
God.
package deal. I'll have you know. You want to keep the kid here, or you want to send him back to where he belongs?
This kid doesn't belong here.
Yeah,
Not
we
yet, at least.
noticed.
God's not
Uh,
yours.
I'm sorry, sir, Michael. I I'm not
Five.
I'm not formally part of the Black Parade. I want to ask you a question, and I mean this from the heart, as
Who
someone who was
here?
formerly at Sunday school.
Who here has black clothing?
Everyone but Everett have black clothing, if I recall.
Can't wait.
Damn it.
Unless you,
Take off your clothes.
discarded such black clothes and replace it.
No, cause like I'm honestly trying to remember if I gave Nick black clothes
You
or
did.
You did.
I
You
did.
did. It was
Okay.
like the
I,
very
I,
last second.
I don't know how it came about, but yeah, it happened.
You looked at Ozymandias with like a lot of hate. I think that's what the trigger was or something.
Can I try and persuade him to let me stay?
I don't want to stay. I just want
Honestly,
an answer
look,
to a
look.
question.
I'll do this, cause like, truthfully, looking back on that, I don't think that really made any sense. I will allow Caraway to not have black clothing. Just a
Oh,
little retcon. If you want it, I'm offering it to you. You don't
I'm
have
a,
to take.
I'm a, I'm 100% willing to take that because I didn't even know how I really got it in the first place.
All right, yeah, that's fine. That's done. So all the black paraders start running. They start going down the stairs fast as they can because Michael just pulled out the sword.
Damn.
Everyone wearing black starts
Mhm.
getting the fuck up out of there. Yvonne. As soon as this happens, the only person still wearing yellow was Ozymandias. And as everyone's just retreating, you see the yellow in his clothes just turn to black.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
As everyone's
Caught
just
in a lie,
rushing
caught in
down
a
the
fire.
stairs.
He will learn the true of iron.
Caraway,
For my will is made of iron.
Everett, do you stay with the band or do you run? I mean, or do
Um,
you stay at the gate with Everett or Caraway? I mean,
how far down is the rest of the band going? Like, is it like out of sight?
they're going all the way down.
As long as I can see them, I'll stay.
You could still see them. It's gonna take a while for them to reach the bottom anyway. So
That's fine then. I'll stay. Because Everett thinks this is where he was supposed to be dropped off at, because no explanation was given.
okay,
As long as he
I'll.
just left, and he's just like, "Oh, okay, is this the place, or is this how I get home?" I don't know.
Caraway is also there because he's the only one not wearing black clothing as well. And so
Not they?
Yeah,
Myself?
like that's Everett. That's homie Everett. Like I can't just leave, bro.
Hey, look, I'll watch the kid. Just
so
go down. I got this.
you guys can like lag on behind the band. You
Yeah.
guys don't have to completely abandon them.
Slowly
But if
walk down the stairs backwards, watching.
yeah, you guys are watching as these two are standing in front of Archangel Michael. As you being the only one without black clothing, he listens to you.
I knew there was something off with that fucking guy from the get-go. Swear to... Okay, I can't say swear to God anymore. I'm in front of the gates of heaven. I gotta be at least a little bit less blasphemous.
Yeah, no, you're not making a strong case.
Um,
Sorry about that,
um,
man.
Archangel Michael, I'm not dead. Can I go home?
Young child, I don't know your name,
Everett. My name's Everett.
Everett. I'm going to be honest with you. Your abilities disgust me, but There's a lot going on. And to be fair, it's been Tuesday for way too fucking long.
Did you just swear or aren't you an angel?
I think he gets a pass. He's kind of
Um,
already up here.
I
I've
didn't.
fought
Okay, I
Lucifer
didn't.
many times. I could do whatever I want.
Well, that's a little.
That's really cool.
Or that.
Anyway, so what do you look? You,
Yeah.
Caraway,
Hiya.
you don't belong here. I think you know why.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
But you haven't fully given into the parade. So I'll do you a solid. What do you want?
You a solid. That's so cool.
I want to know how to not be bitter anymore. I want to forgive. I don't know how. Just so fucking angry all the time. How do you do it? And he's like, tie-dye is coming off from his face, like just rainbow pouring down his neck where his eye sockets used to be.
I'm gonna make a
Feels
personal roll here.
He's-
Everett's gonna give you a hug.
I never thought I would be this close. You know?
Hey, if you want a second chance, you should probably help the kid.
I was going to anyway. You didn't have to tell me that, Captain fucking obvious.
Then you're 2 fucking steps already in the direction where you need to be.
Thanks.
Now go. It's not gonna be Tuesday for much long, I don't think. And look, you guys shouldn't trust that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard how he speaks. Guy's a little too much like me to trust.
Can Archangel Michael convince me? Can you like really convince me?
Do not trust Asmodeus.
Cause so far everyone's failed to do so. The last check was like a 24 for me or something stupid.
I
Make
mean,
a smart. This would be a spirit save.
Okay. I rolled spirits earlier just like to see if I would hug Cat Caraway.
Actually, no. This would be smarts check. Roll me smarts.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Thank God I rolled low. You know, for the sake of fairness, I will use a Benny.
No, don't. That's how you got the problem last time.
Okay, I didn't explode into like a
No.
billion.
You did use a Benny,
I did.
and that is a 7.
Let's see how God's right hand man plays this.
Yeah, I'm hoping
It's like a.
Archangel Michael gets higher than a 7.
He like rolls like a 3.
I wonder what
Yeah.
his stats are.
Who has the book? I want to know.
I do right now, actually.
Caraway.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Caraway.
Yeah.
How do I do this? How do I do this? Hold on, I gotta check something real quick.
It could just be like a D12 plus 4 or something. I don't know.
No, it's information.
Mm.
Thinking about the deets to give him.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling low was bad, but I guess rolling high was. I thought rolling low was better, but I guess rolling high was what I was supposed to get. So
God damn, it's like
What?
you
Use a Benny.
do I do this reveal now?
we're 3 episodes in.
Out of 6. Yeah, okay.
We're at the gates of heaven, bro. When else is it gonna happen?
Archangel Michael looks at you, uh, Everett. He looks at you in your soul. In your soul. And you know this is from a place of warning, of divine. This is what is it called? This is like a
Divine.
divination. Like
Okay.
like a wheel
Okay.
or woe, just like for free, because you're here, you're here. This
I'm just
guy's just gonna
asking the
tell it to
dude
you.
in person. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
James Osmond Greenblatt is not a soul to be trusted.
James Osmond Greenblatt. It's a weird name. Okay. I mean, if you say so, that I mean, you're Gabriel. Oh, yeah, that's Michael. Sorry.
I mean, they're all archangels. It's
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. Um, okay, so how do I stop Tuesday? What how do I help my friends? If he's not trusted, do I keep following him? Do I do my own thing?
He needs to let go.
Am I supposed to help James?
I'm not sure. But I know he's not trying to help you. Come here. And he walks over to the podium, and he pulls out a box from behind it. Here's a little secret. Do you have, or he looks to the rest of to uh Caraway. Did any of you receive a book upon judgment?
uh, yeah, I got 2 technically.
Which ones?
Uh, well, I have, and he pulls out the one from his that he's been writing in for the most part. The one of a story he never told and its potential.
Wait, hold on. Repeat that again.
Uh, the book from when he met a character that was never realized, story that had potential that was never realized. It was the book he got when he left the station.
He
The one
looks
he's
at
been
both
writing
of.
in.
He looks at both of them. He just said, "No, no, 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 not these, not these. You're supposed to get one of these." And he pulls out a a. It's like a manual, you know.
Uh, Funny enough, there was a riot in the station. So if there was any pamphlets or something that was supposed to be handed out, we never got any.
No, no, it's not at the station. You were supposed to receive one upon your demise. Everyone here is supposed to receive a manual of what to do when you die for dummies.
Uh,
And he pulls out a book and he holds it up. None of you have ever seen this book before.
uh,
Of
I
course
at least
not.
I yelled down the stairs, Sabrina.
She's like sitting halfway down the steps, like halfway down. She's just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna wait."
Yeah,
And then
you're
she's
just
like,
looking at
"Huh?"
Randolph.
Yeah.
Ivan is actually just kind of like sitting in front of you, talking
Did you
about.
did you get a book
Yeah,
when you
no,
died?
mismanagement's a really big issue.
Hey, Ivan, did you get a book?
I, no, I don't remember a book. I do remember a lot of this, though. It was similar to the dreams. Lots of visions, lots of lows, lots of highs. It was.
Yeah, we relived our dying moments and found out what
Sabrina,
actually
roll
happened,
me a common knowledge check.
but we didn't get a
Common
book.
knowledge. Okay.
Are you gonna tell them the title, Caraway?
The title of my book?
No, the title of the other book that Michael's showing you.
Oh yeah. It says How to Die for Dummies.
How to Die for Dummies?
Sabrina,
What's up?
one thing is odd that you just finally put together. Ozymandias is looking for a book like this, and you remember this because he's talked about it a lot. He's rambled out about how important it is to sort of like get what he needs done, and he he hasn't asked, he hasn't really said why, but it's weird that he wants another one.
Michael,
Yes.
can I come up?
Are you a parader?
Um, formally, yes. Informally, I do my own thing.
I know who you are.
Oh, great.
We can speak here.
Okay. Here, on this step.
He appears right in front of you on this step.
Oh. Well.
Oh damn, that's a neat trick.
How tall is he?
Yeah, how tall is he? I'm sitting down, by the way, so I'm like looking up.
Michael is obviously 6'7".
6'7", nonchalant dreadhead.
100%.
Damn. Between you and me, Big Mike, Michael, Mikey, alright. Ozzy's looking for another book. He said something about the book, and the day, and Wednesday, So,
You're saying he has one.
I'm saying he might have one, but he's possibly looking for another. I'm only saying this here. I asked for you to come down, come up, whatever. Cause me and Ozzy, we like this. And then she'll put her two pointer fingers together. But at the same time, some things just need to be done, you know what I mean? And so it's probably best that he doesn't know, you know? Honesty is a great policy, but some information can be withheld.
Man, that's some cold-blooded shit.
Yeah, well, this bastard's alive, so I draw the line there.
Did you mean me?
Yeah, you.
What? I'm
You're a
not
little worm, but at the end of the day, right? Like, you weren't supposed to be here.
I mean, hey, maybe not call the kid a fucking worm, bitch.
Have you seen his hair?
Everett starts
I'm sorry.
crying.
Anyway, wait, no.
She's just angry. Don't worry about it.
Wait. Everett,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
are a magician?
I'm in public school for it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said something about wanting more cantrips and something about the boy being transferred. So transference. There we go.
Transference.
Yeah. Ring a bell.
Yep.
I told you I had complaints, and yet you were like, "No, I'm gonna draw my sword and tell everybody to get out because I don't want to hear any of the paraders out ever."
I kind of messed up in class and casted a astral projection spell, and I think I'm stuck in the afterlife now.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
Ozzy's using him for his own gains.
And I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to go home. And it's
His
always
fucking dead
Tuesday.
wife. Whatever the fuck she is.
Yes.
Yvonne,
Yes.
you're making your way back up
Yep.
with your posse. Your loyal troop.
It's the colored guard, but they're not holding their colors right now. They
Well,
left them downstairs.
here's the thing. The
Mhm.
colors stay on. That's the only sad part about it.
Yeah.
And as you make your way back up in the middle of this, are you sneaking?
Yeah.
It would be difficult because this is a stairway and everything is bright.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth check, please.
He's made miracles happen before.
I believe.
Oh fuck. My bad. I didn't mean to
Roll
press the button.
20.
Oh god.
Why do I have a -3?
Wounds.
You're wounded? Yeah.
Wounds? I'm
No,
not
no.
wounded anymore.
Just. Yeah.
Let's set your wound to 0. It might fix it.
Okay. Yeah, hold up.
You want to use a Benny?
Sure.
There
There
it
we
is.
go.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Okay, how many raises is that? Me.
That's two.
No.
2 raises, yeah.
What are
Yeah,
you
there's
doing
2
right
raises.
now? Yvonne, how are you sneaking in?
He waits for Michael to start speaking while he's mid conversation, and he peeks in a little bit. And as he looks down, like at his book or whatever he's reading, he kind of quietly steps in and waits for 3 of the most loyal men to come with him.
Where do you guys go?
He is currently looking for well, he's looking for a time where whenever Michael's done talking to his friends, in order to just as soon as he's done for him to talk, um, to just as soon as they're all gone, so he and his 3 companions talk to Michael. So he waits patiently.
Up the stairs or by the conversation?
Uh, Up the stairs, kind of trying to stay a little bit out of sight of everyone.
I thought you were gonna try to sneak into heaven, I'm not gonna lie.
Uh, I'll explain why he doesn't in a bit. Don't worry.
Transference!
Yeah.
He just opens the book, starts flipping through it. and then he closes it immediately.
Are we gonna get a copy?
That sounds like some evil ass shit. I'm gonna be honest. If you're gonna try to do that to a kid, like I don't know, am I the only one?
He's trying to transfer Everett's soul to return back to life.
Oh, isn't that great? Is that the cantrip thing he was talking about?
No,
Well,
it's
what was that?
much, much worse.
Oh, great.
And that's where we're gonna end it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I want to do something. But all right.
What did you want to do?
It was mostly here. I'm going to show you. I was planning to confront uh, Ozzy over there. I know it's not exactly the best plan, but
Well, we could do that next
it
session.
is. Here's the plan. I hope you understand.
You keep the plan for next session.
Here's the plan.
Oh, fuck's sake. Quick, mute him.
I'm gonna get a stopper.
Have fun.
Like confront Ozzy while on the staircase.
Real quick before you guys go,
Mm-hmm.
are any of your characters angry this session?
I think this is the first time my character's not been angry, actually.
Um,
Angry? I'm like, I guess my character is angry
Ivan,
enough to confront Ozzy directly after he heard, wait, because of my association with you, I can't go into the gates of heaven. I
Yeah,
have a
that
word
was
with you.
annoying.
I mean,
Ivan is
Randall P. Checkers is going to have a word,
Exactly.
and they're not going to just be words.
Ivan wants to cry. He feels like he's been ripped apart.
man, like, first time in a while, my character actually feels not angry.
Honestly, well, if every what about Everett? Razor?
Rick was crying, and then now he's calmed down.
But did
And then
anything anger him this
no,
session?
well, no, he kind of got moody and was like really like standoffish with everybody, like a poser emo kid. But he got over it.
Yeah, but
And
in
I
terms of
guess the only
information,
person who's angry was me.
Nothing really triggered him to be angry. It didn't. I mean, he told like an embarrassing background story, and then he learned some information, but he was kind of having fun in the library.
dang, I didn't hit my marks this episode.
It's okay.
I
Well,
got
funny
thrown
enough,
off
Randolph
when
P. Checkers. Huh?
I got thrown off when Mac went AFK. So much was supposed to
Yeah.
happen. But hey, we live, we laugh, we love, we learn, and we will be back with another episode of EMO Night at the Y, Volume 3.
Huzzah.
No, that's hello. Goodbye.
Excelsior, bitches.